How you doing, sexy?
I'm good, my king.
Oh, how was the ride?
It was good. It's hot.
Man, it is super hot, boo. Oh my gosh. And man, Wood Nation Bros and Bros, it's only 79 degrees, man, but it's a hot 79 degrees. So check this out, y'all. This is where me and wifey worship, Compassion Christian Church. Yep, this is it here. All right, that's our beautiful cross right there. Man, look at our motorcycle parking. Like, come on, dude. Come on, man. I was at a group yesterday, and man, listen, we had a good time. And I invited some bikers to my church. They invited me to their church, so I'm going to check that out sometime next week. Man, to have motorcycle car parking and regular parking. So, man, babe, how many people are welcome to our church?
Everyone.
Oh, that's right.
Hi again, Wood Nation. Hope y'all are doing well. We had an awesome church service and we enjoyed volunteering. It is hubby's turn to continue the study on the topic exiles. We hope you enjoy it.
Wood Nation, what's going on, bros and bros? Look, man, wifey is so right. We had an awesome service. Man, this is a beautiful day on today. The sun is beaming down. Hopefully you guys are out there riding, having a good time. Of course, after you heard the word first. All right, man, look, we're going to give you guys a synopsis of the word and go ahead and get you out the way so y'all can go continue to have fun, because I know y'all stop everything just to hear the word. All right, but look, man, let's dive in, man. This is a great sermon, man. It was given by our pastor, our senior pastor, Pastor Cam Huxford. And we're continuing, as wifey said, our series on exile. And the topic, man, is living with a new attitude. Living with a new attitude. All right, and Pastor came from 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, verses 1 through 19. We about to dive in. All right, bros and bros, for those who follow the channel, y'all already know what this is, man. I encourage a sweat rag, man, especially for the summer. Man, here in Georgia, I encourage a sweat rag, right? Now, if I did have merch, sweat rag would be one of them. So those who sell merch, I encourage you guys, go ahead and start you a sweat rag thing.
There you go.
But all right, man, let's dive in. Check this out. I'm going to give you guys some nuggets, man, that the pastor shared with us, and we're going to continue to go from there. Check this out. Having a new attitude towards your sinful ways, the best way to do that is to reject it. The best way to have a new attitude toward your sinful ways is just to simply reject it, bros and broettes. All right. Now, check this out. We must develop a militant attitude toward sin. It's a moral enemy that is out to destroy us. Right? We must develop a militant attitude. Man, that means you have to come up with something creative, constructive, and stay consistent with it. That is the only way that you are able to destroy sin. Remember, sin is not immortal. Sin can die. Yes, it can die. If you do not feed anything, it will become weak, it will become feeble, and it will eventually die. If you feed something, it would live, it will continue to morph and get bigger, better, and stronger. All right? Feed your spirit, bros and broettes. 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, verse 22 says this: avoid every kind of evil. Avoid every kind of evil. Check this out. Romans, the 6th chapter, verse 23 says this: the wages of sin is death. Check this out. Y'all see what's going on, bros and bros? The Lord is letting us know, hey, listen, not only to avoid every kind of evil in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 22, however, the wages of sin is death in Romans 6 and 23. Check this out. We're about to go over 3 things that sin does to you, even as a follower of Jesus. Because remember, although as Christians we're sometimes exiled, it doesn't mean we're exempt. Oh, coming in for the 3 bros and broettes. Real talk. Although we are sometimes considered as exiled, we're not exempt from sin, right? Now, check this out. Look at this, man. Look at what sin does to you, even as a follower of Jesus. Number 1, sin stunts your spiritual growth. Wow. Sin stunts your spiritual growth. Woo. Remember, it ain't just gonna come in and next thing you know you just stopped altogether. Man, sin takes time, right? And it develops and it morphs, like I said earlier, right? So, man, remember, whatever you feed it, it will grow. It will grow. All right. So sin stunts your spiritual growth. Check this out, bros and bros. Also, sin causes us to spiritually drift farther and farther from God. Man, that hits hard right there, man, because that tells me if I allow sin to fully take its course, I'm going to drift farther and farther and further and further away from the one who truly loves me. And that's God, my family, my friends, all because of sin. Man, sin will separate you from those who you truly love, because your taste and your desire has now shifted from love to want, to greed. Man, sin is a beast. That 3-letter word has caused so much harm. But there's another 3-letter word. Ooh, uh-oh, dunking on them. There's another 3-letter word, bros and broettes, that brings unity, joy, peace, and protection. I'll let y'all guess it and put it in the comments below. G-O-D, that's all I'm gonna say, G-O-D. Another thing that sin does, bros and broettes, it silences you. Oh. Sin silence you, bros and broettes. It silences you, particularly the believer of Christ, right? When have you known a sinner to be silent? You know what I'm saying? Unless they're, calculating something devious, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, you know what I'm saying? There are some cool sinners out there. Isn't that something, bros and bros? There are some cool sinners out there that's on their way to H-E-double-L hockey sticks, but we can stop it, bros and broettes. Listen, buy some ice, some water, and no. Bros and broettes, real talk. Sin will silence you, man. Sin will silence your walk with Christ. It will silence your love towards your family. It will silence you because your focus have now shifted, right? So man, listen, we are a light that's been put on the hill to shine. We will yell it to the top of our lungs that we love Christ. Don't allow sin to silence you, all right? All right, bros and bros, so now I'm gonna read to you 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, verses 3 and 4. Man, which is worse, bros and bros, the heavy heat or the heavy rain? I believe y'all know my answer to that. Check this out. For you have spent enough time in the past doing what pagans chose to do, living in debauchery, lust, drunkenness, orgies, carousing, and detestable idolatry. They are surprised that you do not join them in their reckless, wild living, and they heap abuse on you. But they will have to give an account to him who is ready to judge the living and the dead. Come on, bros and broettes, check this out. Y'all hear that, man? Listen, they are surprised that you do not join them in their reckless. Man, one of many things, there's quite a few things, but one of the things, man, that Christians, man, just have to hold to is their faith. Is their faith in God. Listen, bros and broettes, we are not chameleon. As Christians, we are not called to be chameleon, right? We're drinkers when we're hanging around drunks, right? We're drug users when we're hanging around substance abusers and drug pushers, etc., right? We're liars when we hang around liars. No, man, come on, man. We're adulterers when we hang around adulterers. No, come on, bros and bros. Your job is not to change. It's the person around you. Come on, man, because they need to see you and they need to see Christ in you. Right. Once again, you guys will always hear me say, thank you, beautiful. You are not perfect, right? But man, hold to what you claim, bros and broettes. If you claim holiness, you claim Christ, man, walk therein. You see this? Listen, they are surprised that you do not join them in their reckless, wild living. Surprised. Why are they surprised? Because in their mind, everybody's doing it, right? You want to talk about peer pressure. Man, why aren't you doing it? What everyone else is doing? Come on, man, right? I mean, there are people that don't even use profanity until they're around people that uses profanity. Man, come on, dude. No, set yourself apart. I didn't say step away from them, but you can set yourself apart mentally, bros and broettes. Yeah, man, have the enemy and have the people to be surprised that you're not doing what they're doing. Because guess what? When they're looking for someone that's not doing what they're doing, they're going to think about you. And when they think about you, give that credit and glory to Christ. All right? Another way of living with a new attitude, bros and broettes, check this out. Confess your sin to God. Confess your sin to God. That's the only way, man. I'm telling you, speaking things out loud are so powerful because you hear it right? I don't know about these other things that people talk about. The devil gonna hear you say this. Don't say it out loud. Don't tell him you want to succeed, because he'll hear it. Then he'll tell this one. Then he'll tell that one. That's all superstitious witchcraft to me, man. You say things out loud because you declare it in Jesus' name. So you speak it into existence, right?
Yeah.
Life and death, bros and bros, are in the power of the tongue. So you speak more life to things you want to live, and you speak death to things you don't want to live. Speak death to that taste of alcohol that you can't let go, right? Speak death to adultery, right? Just all that trickery. Speak death to it. Put a stop to it. Confess your sins to God. Check this out. Confess your sin to a trusted friend. Wow. Confess your sin to a trusted friend or family member, right? Because now that's another starting point to say, you know what, I want over this. I want to be done with this. The best way to do that is to speak it and say it out loud. You know what I mean? Isn't that some people talk against the Bible, bros and bros, saying it ain't real, this ain't real. But in court, what do they have you to do? Place your hand on the Bible and say what? Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? So verbally say it out loud. Put an end to it. Remember what the acronym of sin that I shared with you guys? Stop it now. Come on, y'all. 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, verses 7 through 10 says this: the end of all things is near. Therefore be alert and of sober mind, so that you may pray. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Wow. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Wow. Come on, bros and broettes. Look at this, man. Check that out. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others. God didn't give you that gift to boast. He gave you that gift to serve. All right, so now I'm going to read the book of Romans, the 12th chapter, verses 6 through 8. Check this out. We have different gifts according to the grace given us. If a man's gift is prophesying, let him use it in proportion to his faith. If it is serving, let him serve. If it is teaching, let him teach. If it is encouraging, let him encourage. If it is contributing to the needs of others, let him give generously. If it is leadership, let him govern diligently. If it is showing mercy, let him do it cheerfully. Come on, y'all. What? Come on. And then look, check this out. Every Christian has a spiritual gift. That's why I read that, bros and bros. Every Christian has a spiritual gift. Do me a favor, put your spiritual gift in the comment below. Matter of fact, let's have fun. What do you guys think Wood Jr.'s spiritual gift is? What do you think Wifey's spiritual gift is? Put it in the comments below. Check this out. Your gift may be different than somebody else's gift. Ooh. Bros and bros, your gift may be different than somebody else's gift, right? All right, check this out. Whatever gift you have, you should use it to help other people inside and outside of church. Who's ringing that bell? What? Whatever gift you have, you should use it inside and outside the church. It don't only start here and end when we leave out the doors. Come on, y'all. That's a negative, bro. Check this out. Some gifts are noticeable, others are unnoticeable. All of them are helpful. All right, check this out, bros and bros. Here's another one. Don't be surprised if you have to suffer in this world. Wow. Like I said earlier, bros and bros, we are not exempt from suffering as men and women of God, right? I mean, as long as you're suffering for his name's sake, man, but some stuff, hey, you brought up on your own. Can we just, you know what I'm saying, radically accept that? However, at the same time, accepting and knowing that God's power even works, even in that spaghetti, I call it, where things just everywhere, right? But remember, as Christians, bros and bros, yeah, we're going to suffer in this world, right? Listen, check this out. 1 Peter 4th chapter verse 12 says this: dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. Wow, check that out. Don't be surprised, right? Listen, and check this out. John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Whoo! Jesus said, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart to know I have overcome the world. Wow, bro. That tells me this is almost like a fixed fight. You know what I'm saying? Is this rigged? You know what I mean? Come on, bros and bros. This is a blessing, man. Jesus was like, look, fret not, I have overcome the world. Y'all good, bros and broettes, right? Check this out. Don't be scared of suffering. Wow, don't be scared of suffering. What? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You're going to suffer with or without God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so why not suffer for his name's sake? Come on, man. Make your suffering count. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, bros and broettes. 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, verses 13 and 14. But rejoice in so much as you participate in the suffering of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when his glory is revealed. If you are insulted because of the name of Christ, you are blessed. For the spirit of glory and of God rest upon you. Wow, you hear that, bros and broettes? Check this out. If you are insulted because of the name of Christ, you are blessed. Wow. Why he always gotta mention Christ? Why she always gotta mention Christ? Why they always rocking stuff that say, you know what I'm saying, Jesus related? You know? Bro, listen, man, when some people don't have stuff on you, they'll just make stuff up. You know what I'm saying? But that was pretty funny. But check it out, man. Look, you're going to suffer for Christ's name's sake, man. Real talk, right? All right, bros and bros, check this out. In closing, I'm going to read to you 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, verse 19. So then, those who suffer according to God's will should commit themselves to their faithful Creator and continue to do good. Come on, y'all. So then, those who suffer according to God's will should commit themselves to their faithful Creator, which is who? The Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. What? Come on, man, and continue to do good. What is this saying in essence? Don't let the suffering stop you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it may slow us down, but don't let it hinder you. Don't let it stop you. Don't make it change your trajectory to something negative. Wow, come on, man. And check this out. And thank you, babe. Where's my offering? No. Now check this out in closing. The word commit in this verse is a banking term. It means to deposit for safekeeping. Commit yourselves to God and trust that he will keep you safe. Wow. Come on, man. Commit yourself to God and trust that he will keep you safe. What? Y'all already know. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Blessings.